Bell rolls is the reporter thrown into the secretive world of the Forex Super Model, where nothing is as it seems. Beware the techno monk, and steer clear of Professor Code and his two assistants. Give the senior trader a wide berth, and don't expect any sense from the risk manager.
Hello, I'm the senior trader at the Forex Super Model, and this is the data cycle review for Monday the 14th of the 6th to Friday the 18th of the 6th, 2021. Basically, it's our version of the economic calendar. We've modelled Tier 1 and Tier 2 data and condensed them into numerical values. So let's make a start then. So we've written up the first two, which is China and the dollar, USD. We're going to start these as we write them up to save time. Right, T1, Tier 1, T2, Tier 2. And we've got all of April, all of May, and the 31st of the 5th to the 18th of the 6th, which is the first 3 trading weeks of June. So anyway, here we go then. China, Tier 1, +7, -3, -2. Tier 2, -2, +4, -6. The dollar then. Tier 1, +10, -5, +7. Tier 2, +3, +39, +19. Stop it there and put the next two up, don't go away. Right, welcome back. I've written up the next two, Germany as a country and the EUR as the 27 nation block. Right, Germany, Tier 1, -1, +1, -3. Tier 2, -5, +4, +1. Euro as a block, Tier 1, +3, -1, +5. Tier 2, +9, +1, -1. Stop it there. Right, we're off again. Next two, yen, JPY, pound, GBP. Yen then, Tier 1, +2, -1, +1. Tier 2, +16, 0, +8. GBP, pound, Tier 1, +5, +5, -1. Tier 2, +21, +31, -2. Next two coming up. Right, welcome back. We've got the CAD, Canadian dollar, AUD, Australian dollar. CAD then, Tier 1, +4, +3, -1. Tier 2, +8, +5, +1. AUD, Australian dollar. Tier 1, -2, -3, +6. Tier 2, +10, +1, +11. Last two coming up. Right, back again. NZD, New Zealand dollar, CHF, Swiss franc, chuff. Right, NZD, Tier 1, +1, +3, +4. Tier 2, -5, -2, +1. Chuff, 0, 0, 0, Tier 1. Tier 2, +8, +6, +2. Right, we're going to stop there and do the analysis. Right, welcome back. Well, just to remind you then what's been happening in the weekly flows. So over that period, the 14th to the 18th, the flow models suggest we had a positive opposed driver in the dollar at +607, front and back door flows, mainly going out of the pound, at -562, out of the euro -466, and the yen was the positive rock at +421. Activity ±1,028. Significant activity last week then. So basically we had a positive driver in the dollar. The opposing negative flows mainly coming out the pound and the euro, and we had a positive yen as well. So gives you an idea. Right, so let's just wrap through these, do the summary of these then. So the China data cycle is still soft. It's on the way down a little bit. The dollar data cycle is still relatively strong, although it is coming off a little bit. German data cycle is well, it's pretty neutral, and the euro data cycle is neutral to positive, so slight improvement there. The yen is on the up in the data cycle. The pound is pretty neutral to slightly negative. The CAD is neutral. The AUD is positive. The NZD is positive, and the Swiss franc is neutral to positive. Okay, so gives us an idea of where we are in terms of the data cycles. Right, so if we look at what's been happening this week, obviously we've had the Fed, which has thrown that anvil into the pond. So Right, what do we think is going to happen then? So as I said, we're short the USD dollar in terms of the euro, the pound and the AUD, and we're short the NZD in terms of euro, pound, CAD and AUD. Right, so if you look at the major asset classes, bonds then, the US 10-year, we had this big yield increase when everybody was thinking the Fed was going to take notice of, said it was going to do two tightens in 2023. So and then you had bonds coming off in price, and now we've had them bounce back pretty much halfway, and then you've got the European bond prices on the up, but not as much. So you've got this sort of like, you've had this roller coaster in the bond market, and we're about half marks now on the US 10-year. What else? Basically, you've got commodities have come off. Copper has particularly been soft, and US steel is soft. Oil, on the other hand, has only come off a little bit at the top, and oil was very strong. So oil's punching over $70 a barrel. So that's interesting. So you've got oil. Oil's basically just come off a little bit. Nothing to write home of. Gold's taken a bath. Copper's taken a bath, and US steel, always worth a look, has taken a bath as well. So it's soft. So you've got the commodities have come off. You've had strong data coming out of Australia and New Zealand. The Australian dollar has been very soft, mainly hammered by the weaker dollar. So the dollar, we've been shorting the dollar, and the dollar's been on a scream up, and we've obviously been shorting the NZD. Equities are basically, if you look at the Dow, the Dow's come off quite a bit. The S&P come off a little bit less, and the tech is sort of likewise hanging in there. So that's where we are in terms of equities, the major asset classes. So you've got bonds that have recovered in price, so yields are coming off, and arguably that's interesting when everybody's gung ho on the interest rate switch in attitudes from the Fed. So you've got this situation. The euro's playing second fiddle at the moment, because it's all about, basically the dollar's been driving positively. The pound has had issues in terms of we've had a surge in this variant, COVID variant. So the cases have radically gone up. The EU has stuck it to us about the Northern Ireland Protocol on the border, and so the pound has been an easy target given the dollar's been so strong. So cable GBP USD has taken a bath, and likewise the euro dollar. The euro dollar's been hammered as well, and the Australian dollar against the US dollar has also taken a bath, which is basically our this side of our portfolio. So that's been under strong pressure, but the short New Zealand trades have been very strong, and because of the balance of the way we've got the trades set up, we're actually 3,900 points up at the moment, but that's a side issue. So what do we think is going to happen as we run into next week? Well, you've got on the data front, you've got some Fed meetings. You've got Lagarde going to have a go at a meeting, and you've got China rates decision early Monday. So there's not, apart from the China rates decision, you've basically got noise coming out. The market's going to be looking for reassurance in terms of the Fed, and the European Union is going to be playing second fiddle, quite honestly. So it's all going to be about little words dripping out of the Fed for the first couple of days. It's likely that the dollar strength is going to continue Monday and Tuesday, and paced off. However, we are going to get a break on this shortly once the markets settle and realise what's going on. So we're looking towards Monday and Tuesday a continuation in hammering high dollar. It's getting the dollar up, so the cable's going to come off. Euro dollar's probably going to come off. And then you're probably going to get further falls in commodities and equities. So it's going to be pretty risk off. But the interesting one will be AUD New Zealand long. We've got up to full strength on that, and that's actually starting to behave. So that'll be interesting anyway. So we'll see how we go. Hope that was useful. If you get the chance, look at the flow video, which fills in some other the gaps that was put out on Saturday. If not, see you Monday for the daily review, so market review. So thank you for watching. See you. Thanks very much.